Good afternoon, Tidians, and welcome to another edition of the Lunch Break Chat with TD2. Okay, more than 2,000 people die on the roads in Zambia due to road traffic crashes, and some of those are due to improper overtaking. Improper overtaking has claimed quite a number of innocent lives on our roads. Even notable people like the artists like Dandy Crazy also died in a road traffic crash due to somebody that was overtaking improperly, according to the statement that was issued by the Zambia Police Service Public Relations Department. So improper overtaking is another or one of the leading causes of road traffic crashes. Even when we look at statistics, whether it's quarterly or monthly or yearly, which the Zambia Police releases, you find that improper overtaking is one of the leading causes of road traffic crashes. So today, I want us to remind each other about how safe it is to overtake. Okay, what is safe overtaking and what is improper overtaking? What is overtaking? Is there something called safe overtaking or improper overtaking? That's what I want us to discuss. Now, obviously, first things first, we need to define what overtaking is. What is overtaking? In case you're wondering, TD2, what is overtaking? So overtaking, in a nutshell, is when you pass a slower moving motor vehicle heading into the same direction. That is what is known as overtaking. It's a maneuver where you pass a slower moving motor vehicle heading in the same direction. Now, overtaking can be done both on a tarred road and on a road that is not tarred, like a gravel road. You can do that maneuver both on a tarred road. You can do that maneuver on a gravel road. Obviously, the next question someone would ask is that in Zambia, is overtaking allowed? Is it allowed by law to overtake? Yes, in Zambia, it is allowed. You are allowed to overtake. But however, it is in the manner in which you do the overtaking that matters. You are allowed to overtake, but how are you doing the overtaking maneuver? Because as you do the overtaking maneuver, you need to do it within the confines of the law. When you do it within the confines of the law, then you're going to have no problem and you're also going to cause no road traffic crashes. Is there legislation, rules, regulation that govern overtaking in Zambia? The answer, of course, is yes. Section 175 of the Road Traffic Act number 11 of 2002, as well as statutory instrument number 76 of 2022, provides guidelines to motorists, drivers, and cyclists on how they are supposed to conduct safe overtaking on public roads, overtaking that will not cause a road traffic crash. Now, it says that a driver that intends to overtake a preceding vehicle in the same direction on a public road, according to section 175, shall 1, pass that vehicle on the right-hand side. So every time that you are making an overtaking maneuver, you must overtake on the right side. I know we have people that overtake on the left in different countries that follow traffic desk, but here in Zambia, when you're overtaking, you must pass on the right side. I've seen a lot of motorcycle riders overtaking on the left side instead of the right side. Now, this rule applies both to motorists and motorcycle riders. Even them are supposed to overtake on the right, not on the left. But you see, most of them will be overtaking on the left. Some will be overtaking even on pedestrian footpath. Because if you overtake on the left, it means you're going to use the pedestrian footpath. If you ride on a pedestrian footpath, if you drive on a pedestrian footpath to do an overtaking maneuver, where are the pedestrians going to walk from? Because the pedestrian footpath is for pedestrians. So the first thing that section 175 says is that you must always overtake on the right side of the road. Now, there is one thing that people used to do way back, and they would usually go away with it. The first thing you need to know is that it is an offense for you to increase speed when you are being overtaken. I know some time back people used to increase speed when you are being overtaken. Guys, driving is not a competition. You are going to different destinations. So there is no need to compete on the road. If a vehicle is overtaking you, do not increase speed. Because when you increase speed, you're putting your life and the life of other road users at risk. And it is actually an offense under Statutory Instrument 76 of 2022 if you are seen or caught increasing speed when another vehicle is overtaking you. So I want to urge everyone that is listening or watching this lunch break chat that it is an offense. And not only is it an offense for you to increase speed when a vehicle is overtaking you, it is immature, it is irresponsible, and it's something that we don't encourage. You're putting your life and the life of other road users at risk. Now, before you start your overtaking maneuver, there's one thing that I always talk about. There's a very important question that you must ask yourself. Before you do the overtaking maneuver, ask yourself this question. Is it necessary for me to do overtaking here? Is it necessary? Why do I say so? Because you find somebody overtakes you, 3 seconds after overtaking you, they slow down and they indicate that they're turning to either to the left or to the right. Was that overtaking necessary? The answer is no. It was not necessary. They should have hung back and turn where they are turning. So the first question is, ask yourself, is it necessary for me to do the overtaking maneuver? Second question is it permissible? How are the road markings? Is it dotted line? Okay. The other question is it clear for me to overtake? Is it a cave? Is it a hill? Because on a cave, on a hill, on a bridge, you are not allowed to overtake. The reason is simple. Your visibility is impaired on a cave. You do not know what is coming on the other side. On the hill, you also won't be able to see what is coming on the other side. So if you take a chance of overtaking on the hill, and then there will be another vehicle coming from the opposite direction, chances are that you are going to have a head-on collision. All right. So it's important that first of all, you ask yourself a question: is it necessary to overtake? Secondly, is it permissible? How are the road markings? Do they allow you? Thirdly, is it clear for me to do the overtaking maneuver? Before you start the overtaking, you need to indicate. Your indicating is not only for the person that you want to overtake. Remember, guys, the roads are shared. Even pedestrians need to know that you are doing an overtaking maneuver. So it's important that, first of all, you indicate that you intend to do an overtaking maneuver. The other thing is you slow down a little bit so that there is enough gap between the vehicle that you want to overtake and your vehicle. If you are too close to the vehicle that you want to overtake, you will not see what is in front of that motor vehicle. So it's imperative that you leave enough space, leave some space so that you're able to see clearly what is in front of that motor vehicle. You may think it's one motor vehicle, not knowing that there's a pile of other vehicles in front. So it's imperative that you give enough space and see that it is clear for you in front. If it is not clear, please do hang back and exercise patience. Now, when you start your overtaking maneuver, you have to do it quickly so that you get back to the lane. If you are not sure of the vehicle that is coming in the opposite direction, do not take a chance. And do not assume that that motor vehicle has seen you. They may not have seen you. So what you do is make sure it is far enough. Because there's a rule when you're doing overtaking maneuver. 1, you must not cause an obstruction. And 2, you must not cause a road traffic accident. So if you start doing an overtaking maneuver and you have caused obstruction, you have obstructed other motor vehicles, then you're committing an offense under section 188. If you start doing the overtaking and you cause a road traffic crash, then you're going to be charged and you're putting your life and the life of other road users at risk. So before you undertake your maneuver, make sure that it is clear at all times. Avoid overtaking on a continuous white line. The continuous white line means that it is not clear, it is not safe for you to do that overtaking maneuver. Now, let me talk about what you can do as the person being overtaken to enhance road safety. What is it that you can do? The first thing is that if a vehicle behind you is indicating that they want to overtake you, if it's not clear, please do turn your right turn signal on, okay? Turn your right turn signal on. When you do that, you are telling the person behind you that it is not clear for you to overtake. Don't just leave them and say tizamuona kai awana manga ina Ford itamanga maningi or ina Hilux. He thinks because his Hilux is fast tizamuona wazakumana na truck chamene chibela huko. No. Road safety is everyone's responsibility. If you think it's not clear for a person to overtake you, use your right turn signal. That will warn them that do not overtake. If it's clear, you use the left turn signal, all right? When you use the left turn signal, you are telling that person that it is clear for you to do the overtaking maneuver. When they start overtaking you, you need to slow down. Please do not increase your speed. You need to slow down. After slowing down, you slightly move to the left so that you allow that vehicle to freely pass you, and then you can move back to the main road. Please do not increase speed. Make sure that you do what I've said. You slow down. If it's not clear, you use your right turn signal. If it's clear, you use the left turn signal. It will tell the person that wants to overtake you that they can pass. You slow down, slightly move to the left, allow them to pass, and then you get back to the road. If we drive like that, we are going to see a drastic reduction in road traffic crashes associated with improper overtaking. So overtaking is one maneuver that requires you to be very alert, and it requires your vision and judgment to be at their best. Because if you miscalculate the distance of the vehicle that is coming on the opposite direction, that is vision. If your vision is not clear, your judgment as well is not clear, you are going to cause a serious road traffic crash due to improper overtaking. So please, let's hang back. If it's not clear, do not overtake. If it's not necessary to overtake, hang back. The highway code says hang back and exercise patience. So as we drive today, going forward, let's remember this. Is it necessary for me to overtake? Is it clear? Does the road markings allow? Is it a bridge? Is it a cave? Is it a hill? On such places, do not overtake. And if you are being overtaken, do not increase speed, because if you increase speed, you're putting your life and the life of other road users at risk, and you also are committing a traffic offense under Statutory Instrument 76 of 2022. I'll see you tomorrow on another edition of the Lunch Break Chat, guys. Please do remember your safety comes before right of way. Even when you have a right of way, if it's not safe for you, hang back.